Ladies, thank you so much for chatting with me today. I saw the movie last night at the Auckland premiere, and I was trying to think of what to say, and I think I would like to just say A.
Oh, great.
One of Melanie's iconic lines from the movie. Just before we get into the gut-punching brilliance of it, how nice was it for you to get really Kiwi again?
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Because that line, which I think we hear at least twice in the film, sort of sums it up, doesn't it? Because A can mean so many things, and I think for me, I went A, like you feel proud, A, that was a hard watch.
Yeah.
Like, almost those two words are quite perfect for the feeling.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that.
And also frickin' awesome, which was another one of yours.
There was another one of yours. Yeah.
Are those mannerisms and that scripting, did that come from your real life counterparts?
I would imagine.
Yeah. Who's more sweary?
Oh, hard to say. Oh, Anna.
I think Anna.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anna is on the whole grubbier.
A couple of people at the Greymouth premiere said, oh, you didn't swear as much as Anna does.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, really?
You were like, could I have done it anymore? But when you're dealing with such emotional highs and lows, because there are highs in this film as well, which I think are important to talk about too, swearing is almost the only thing that can do it in terms of trying to grapple with the emotion.
You heard from the boys?
No, why?
There were 35 miners down in the mine. They don't know exactly what happened at the moment.
There's been an explosion at the mine.
When the director Robert Sarkis was speaking last night, you could see how seriously he took it. One of the things that I thought was a real demonstration of that was that he said when he was auditioning the other actors, you guys were already cast, he enforced that every actor started their audition by saying where they were when they heard about the explosion at the mine. And I was wondering where you guys were and what you remember about finding that out 15 years ago.
Well, I was in Christchurch because the earthquake had just happened. So I was in the middle of all of that. So what I remember was like a major double take. It was like, what? Hold on a minute. We're over here. We're in this.
Yeah, another thing.
What the hell is going on in this country? What? And then the rollout of that tragedy, and then, as John Campbell said last night, the sense of betrayal that I think we all felt as New Zealanders because of the promises that were made early on that were not honoured and still haven't been honoured, But surreal.
Totally. And do you remember where you were, Melanie?
Yeah, I mean, I was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, so that's a different experience altogether as a Kiwi far from home, watching this tragedy unfold.
Yeah, and obviously it was not being reported in the way that it was reported here.
Well, I was going to say that for me, I was about 19 when it happened, so obviously I was aware of it, but I wasn't following, let's be honest, I wasn't watching the news closely and I wasn't following all the details. So this movie, I think, for people who didn't realise the ups and downs, the emotional roller coaster, the betrayal, I didn't know all of that. So for people who might suggest too soon or that a movie like this shouldn't be made, my argument would be it's a storytelling, it's actually crucial for the continued fight for justice. And what do you think about that?
I absolutely agree with you because it's a live issue.
Yeah, it's not finished.
I think it's pretty clear that this movie is not being made for attention or the glitz and glamour of filmmaking or trying to make a profit. It's hopefully people to go to see it, but it's not going to be a movie that's bringing the filmmakers billions of dollars. They're making it because they felt a responsibility to tell the story, and they really believed in the story, and they met Sonya and Anna and wanted to tell their story in particular. So I think it's coming from, I think people really understand that it's coming from that place, that it's not coming from a cynical place, it's not coming from a self-serving place, it's coming from their hearts and their belief in what's right.
All wanting the same thing, that the promise made to you is kept, that your men will not be abandoned.
I need my husband. He can't stay there. I need to bury him.
Their families have been, so many of them, so deeply involved, and we know that Sonya and Anna were at script readings, they were involved in the entire process. I'm interested to hear about your guys' first meeting, because is that really anxiety-inducing as an actor to go and meet? And what did you guys do the first time you hung out?
When we met Sonya and Anna? I just remember them coming into the rehearsal room and Anna had her moon boot and a crutch, didn't she? And somebody made a grubby joke quite early on, I think.
Set the tone.
And we were laughing. And Rob and Vicky were there, and very quickly we sort of ignored them, and the four of us were like, wah, wah, wah. And then we went out for dinner that night.
Yeah.
It was their trust that was amazing, eh?
Yeah, very much.
Because they'd not met us.
No. And speaking of, you guys had never met before.
No.
The two of you. I think Kiwis would watch and go, oh, two famous New Zealand actresses, they must hang out all the time. Never met, never worked
wish.
together.
No.
What was that? What was that first meeting like?
Did you come, I'm just trying to remember the specifics of it. I think
don't remember.
you came in and you were right.
I feel like I've always known you.
Yeah. Past lives. Yeah, we met in 1352 in a small village in Romania.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's so funny. That's what I think too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1352.
Yeah, you were married to a candlestick maker. I was married to a baker. Yeah, he was the worst.
Oh,
Do
shit.
you know I shagged him?
Of course I know. Of course I know. I forgive you.
Yeah, it's taken me centuries to tell you that one.
So you can see, this rapport obviously extends off screen, or maybe began there before you guys started filming. But one of the feelings that I got watching the movie was, have you ever been, at a funeral or at a really solemn event, and things are so heavy and so serious, and then something absurd happens that breaks the tension, and you all piss yourselves, and it's the biggest relief.
Yes.
These moments happen in the film a lot, which as a moviegoer are so wonderful.
They do.
And did you get a lot of that while you were filming as well?
Yeah, usually it came from Sonya and Anna.
Yeah.
I mean, last night, she won't mind me saying this, but last night we were backstage, and we were, there was this beautiful silence, and there was that very moving music was playing, and we were waiting to come on stage, and Anna farted.
She won't mind me saying this.
She won't mind me saying this. Sorry, Anna. Sorry.
Well,
You were the one that farted, though.
and
not me.
there are fart references in the movie.
And there are fart
so
references.
that if anyone accuses anyone of not being true to real life, there's the evidence right there.
That's right.
I think that people might not expect the humour that's in this movie.
Yeah.
And how funny, like you will laugh as well.
Oh, look, and I think they're sort of, what's that great word? I'm going to try and say it without stumbling it. The indefatigability that they had is, I think, you've got to have a sense of humour, even in the darkest moments, to keep you going. And their friendship, like their just adoration for each other is the other thing, is that they've been each other's wing person for 15 years.
Yeah. And you could see them on stage last night holding hands, just fully having each other's back.
Yeah.
And your guys' backs, which is pretty
Very
special.
much. Very much.
But that's such a Kiwi thing, isn't it, to laugh in the face of something horrendously difficult. And the other thing I felt, aside from the abject tragedy of the situation and the anger and all of that you feel, the Kiwiisms in that film, just the East Coast wave, the biscuits out of the tin, the cups of tea.
Right.
Yeah.
God, they're just nice. What is it about, and you guys are both very well qualified to answer this, what is it about New Zealanders watching themselves on screen that we just love so much?
I think it's just such a small country.
Yeah.
And there are so many things that are specific to New Zealand. There's nowhere like it. And so to see those little things, those are my favourite parts of the movie, because those things are all so true to life.
Yeah. I mean, we're the masters of the understatement, and the more emotional things get, the more kind of pragmatic, we become. And I think we're very Russian, and that the darker something gets, the funnier we find it.
Totally.
Without disrespecting the situation at all.
Yeah.
And there's just this quiet not suffering of fools, and there's something about that community and Sonya and Anna that feels the very heart of New Zealand to me at the moment, that is not being represented by a government, which is about community.
Yes.
It's about supporting the little person, and they do it without thinking.
And fighting for what's right. It does feel very relevant right now, and I think that's all the time I've got. But I will just say, yeah, as a New Zealander watching in, surrounded by other Kiwis, some of which who were directly affected, God, it was incredible, and it's a story all of us can be proud of. So thank you so much for bringing it to life.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks.
And I want justice.
I would have given up a long time ago if it hadn't been for you.